Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to the season of Starcraft English comments. You're going to continue on with the PSL series 2024. This is going to be season 1, round 2, semifinals number 2, set number 2, played between Snow and Sharp. The score is 1-0 in favor of Snow. The first game was played on Apocalypse. This next game is going to be played on the map Polypoid, 4-player map, one of the classical maps, one of my favorite map because it's so easy to play, it's so easy to kind of navigate around. There's no, weird pathing patterns for Dragoons and Goliaths. The minerals are easily countable, and so on and so forth, and there are no hidden stuff that actually players can actually do. Although on Polypoid, I think you can still do some proxies in the middle of the map, which I have just recently discovered. I did not notice for the longest time possible. Anyways, back to this game. Let's talk about the map stats, because Polypoid is one of the oldest maps in the world in professional Korean Starcraft, to say the least. And the map stat, let me just quickly pull out for you. The classical maps for Terran versus Protoss is as follows. So Polypoid enjoy 52% win rate, almost, for Terran players against Protoss. Looks like on this map, at the bottom left we shall see Snow in the blue color, at the bottom right we will be seeing Sharp in the red color. Cross map scouting from Snow right away. This is very interesting. What is his strategy? He want to make sure he can actually go for quick expansion after his gateway. So he want to find his opponent. If he finds his opponent right away, he's going to go for Nexus. And behind this, Sharp is going to come out and he sees the probe moving from the top right. He's going to suspect that it's going to be cross-map scouting, and he's going to suspect a quick expansion, I think. Anyways, the probe's going to try to come out and do some harassments here. Looks like Sharp is actually not sending his SCV towards the top left. He's sending it towards the top right first. Of course, this is very procedural. He actually want to just make sure that the closest map to him is going to get discovered first, and he's going to just go on and checklist his checklist later. Anyways, a small micro battle is ensuing inside of Sharp's Bay, but it's nothing consequential, nothing bait. I'm gonna actually just take this calm moment before the storm to remind you of some stats and stuff like that, so we have a great understanding of this game. Something died there. Looks like the probe was sniped. And today, or rather this week, here are the elo scores of the players. Top 10 in broodwar, and here are the elo scores of the players playing in this group. Very interesting. And in terms of matchup win rates, for the 4 players playing in the semifinals, and more specifically for Snow and Sharp, we see that Snow enjoys a 51% win rate against Terran, and Sharp enjoys a 56% win rate against Protoss in the last 30 days. This actually is going to try to put down an NGA bay, but not able to successfully do so. Very, very close to dying. 40 out of 60 is going to put down an NGA bay. Now it's waiting for some kind of openings to do it. Looks like the probe is doing a good attack against SCV. SCV is almost dead. The SCV need to run now. Looks like Snow's going to try to kill it before go for an expansion. Does he actually go for the expansion? He's going to go for an expansion. Sometimes I delay going for the expansion. Just want to make sure that the other guy doesn't see my expansion going up, because after the unit die, you can still have some time, I think, on your radar, on your screen, to see what's happening at that previous location where you died. Anyways, we're going to be having 3 Marines and a Vulture at Polypoid. You can actually have some high ground advantage here, and possibly this is going to be where Sharp is waiting with his Dragoon while he sends the Vulture on another route. The Dragoon's going to get attacked here. He's going to try to engage a little bit, and that's a mistake. You should never engage when you're faced against a high ground like this, and definitely not head on. You can try to take another path. For example, that third base for Sharp, there's a lot of angles you can actually try to attack in, and he just chose the shortest, the fastest route, and that was not good. Anyways, Dragoon's going to be on the high ground just to block here. The probe is already returned, so there's going to be no opening at all for this Vulture. The Vulture might actually get dropped. Looks like Dragoon's got to try to go around this other man, and that's going to be a mistake because the Vulture is actually not going there. Starport coming up for Sharp. So Sharp is looking to do some early damages with the cross map. But spawning position is going to be a little bit slow. But what Sharp can try to do is send the dropship towards the top right, and then use that dropship to fly all the way from the top right to the top left, and laying a single Vulture at the expansion and 3 Vultures in the main. I think that is basically the best way, the fastest way for him actually to play this and to win this. We're going to be having SCVs getting transferred towards the expansion. The dropship is going to start to produce itself a little bit here, and Snow is going to be going for Shadow and Observers as usual. This is very, very safe build in cross-spinning position. It's actually going to allow you to have a lot of flexibilities, a lot of movements, because you actually see a lot of things on the map. Looks like it's going to be double gateway and robo, and something in the expansion that looks to me possibly like an observatory. And looks like Sharp is invested into mine first. He laid some mines at potential locations. He's not able to lay mine at the inner 1030, and that is a base that Snow is likely going to be putting up. But we do have another vulture coming out though, so looks like I think this time Snow need to position a dragoon there to stop that vulture from actually put down that mine. He's got the vulture arrives now. He's going to be able to place a mine. He's going to back up here. He's going to try to lay a mine, but not successfully so because dragoons are already in position. So at least Snow is going to be able to take that base without it being scouted. Yeah, Sharp is going to have his dropship completed already, so Snow need to be wary. I think it's going to be a moment for him to actually go out there and go for an expansion. If he can put down the Nexus before this drop commences, then I think by the time the drop finishes, he's going to have a chance actually to saturate his new base. Indeed, the Nexus goes down. The dropship is going to be coming out. The probe is going to get on the high ground. Oh my god, the vulture is going to try to catch it. Maybe the dropship's going to get up, and the dropship is going to get revealed. The mine, oh my god. The vultures are actually going to snipe this. I'm going to be having 4 vultures getting picked up. The dropships need to hide in the corner. Looks like dragoons are moving back now. What star sense? What spider senses? Tingling Spider-Man senses from Snow. He's got 2 dragoons here at the expansion, but they're not actually. They need to go where? No, what? He's gonna start to attack now. At least 1 vulture is there. Probes is actually get involved in attack as well. Probe can actually do some damage, and 1 vulture down. There's gonna be dragoons attacking. The dropship gets sniped right away without doing much damage. There's gonna be more vultures. There's gonna be some mines hitting later, but not fast enough. Not fast enough. This vulture dies, and this drop was deflected very nicely from Sharp. And look at his reaction. He's of course very, very disappointed. He did not do any kind of damages at all. And now we're going to be having, if Snow goes to another carry build, that's going to be hilarious. That's going to be hilarious because he's just like, yeah, he's going to be going for carries for sure. Yeah, because he's completely in the lead. He's got 3 bases, Protoss, and Terran doesn't have tanks, or at least not that many tanks. The 3rd base goes up successfully. Probe's going to transfer there, and finally we're going to be having some tanks. But yeah, the Stargate is completely in a base, in a location that's not scoutable. Anyways, this Vulture's going to try to do some shot, but the other Dragoon's going to try to destroy. The Vulture dies. Snow 61 supply, and going to carry as Sharp with 54 supply. More Vultures trying to do run by here. They can actually get out here and possibly try to lay some mine at the 3rd base. Observers in the right place to see. Tanks are actually not have siege, and maybe Snow will win before the carries even arrive. He's gonna start to attack. We're gonna be having a turret. He's fearing some kind of Reaver build, but there's gonna be no Reaver from Snow. I don't think there's going to be Reavers at all. Or maybe there's going to be Reavers. I don't know, because all the time he's just going to attack the supply depot. And the Barracks going to need to attack the turret. He's going to try to focus attention on the turret to try to make it look like he's going to be going for Reaver. The turret's going to get destroyed. He's going to have to repair that turret. And Tang is coming forward. The turret gets sniped. So that's going to be nice. So another turret will need to get created here. And as you can see inside Snow's base, he's put it up the second Stargate and the second, what is it? What is the thing that enables you to build carriers? Whatever, Fleet Beacon. Yeah, Fleet Beacon or Fleet Bacon. I like to see it. I like to call it Snow's favorite breakfast, Fleet Bacon. And as you can see, there are no Reavers. There are no Reavers, and Sharp is completely full because the drop from Sharp did not give him any kind of useful information. It was stopped right at the onset. It was not able to get inside of Snow's base, and actually he's not able to get into the southern part of his base where the tech buildings would have been placed. And this is the problem, and yeah, Sharp is completely oblivious. He doesn't have scanners. He might be gearing up for mid-game push, and that might be the only way for him to actually get involved here. This probe trying to make it look like he might be going for a quick expansion, but that's not going to be coming. Of course, Snow is saving up his money. He's got 400 minerals, so he could actually go for an expansion. But the other theory is going to be waiting and putting up the carriers. Yeah, he already built the carriers right now, so I guess he's going to be just exploding some gateways and stuff like that. Just make sure he's got some nice ground forces to cover. And Sharp is completely in the dark. He's going to be coming out with speed vultures. This is Sharp's favorite move here. Speed vultures for harassment. He might be able to do something because the third base is quite exposed. It looks like, of course, Snow is everywhere. He's looking forward to do some nice expansion. We're going to be having some units moving out here. I think that might be the first carrier start to move out in the middle of the map. You can see that it kind of, moved itself towards the other. Okay, what is that building? Okay, that's an observer, excuse me. Not carriers. Anyways, this probe gets sniped, but that's going to just signal to Snow that he can actually take the other base. At the 12 o'clock, the Vulture's going to try to attack here, but Dragoon's going to try to cordon them from the southern side, and more Dragoons attacking from the north side. We do have some tanks start to move out and some Goliaths. This mid-game push from Sharp might be be quite dangerous unless, okay, finally the carriers have been revealed. So that's going to be something that Snow need to make a decision. He saw Sharp's movement though with his observer. Dragoon's going to try to snipe the vultures. One vulture's possibly going to die now. What are they going to try to do? They need to actually find a weak Dragoons. Looks like 2 Dragoons were destroyed by the 4 vultures. So not so bad, but now Tank's going to be on route here with the +1 weapon. Zelle's going to start to come out, but there's, I mean, Snow's prioritizing the carriers is going to make his ground army slightly weak here. He's going to have to attack perfectly. Dragoons on the left side is driving the tanks and the vultures towards the left side, which is going to be a good move. We need to move the observer a little bit towards the left side so that those Dragoons actually clear the mine and drive those tanks back. He's going to try to attack a couple of shots here, but not successful. And now it looks like the vulture is going to get on high ground. There's a single cannon here and a couple of Zealot, but Sharp isn't out of the water. He's going to try to attack. He's got everything. He's got SCVs. He's got Marines, and probes are forced to get evacuated. And we're going to be having, okay, something was cancelled. Where's the carrier? I was very certain there was something. Okay, there's going to be some carriers moving out. It's going to try to snipe the tanks by, you know, his 2 Dragoons, and the carrier is going to try to focus on one of the weaker tanks. He's found the tank. He's going to try to focus on the other weaker tank, and he takes out both tanks. Yeah, he does take out both tanks. There's no scanners. There's no scanner for Sharp. Dragoons need to engage now. I think he's got enough forces. He cannot lose his high ground. He cannot lose his high ground. You need to attack now before the siege precision becomes too difficult to fight against. I think. Okay, there's gonna be. Okay, that's a lot of tanks, guys. So maybe he should not fight. Maybe he should not fight anymore. I don't know. Anyways, looks like Snow's going to expand towards the 12 o'clock position. He's going to completely abandon this base. Goliath's going to try to snipe the carries from the low ground. Snow is completely oblivious. And great move from Sharp. Wow, amazing senses. And Sharp, I thought he was dead, but he's not dead anymore. He's just almost dead. And Snow's going to have a problem here. He's on 2 bases because he lost his first carrier. He's going to have the character coming up, and Sharp is going to expand towards the... okay, nice mine exploding there just to drive those forces back a little bit, but not successful. Anyway, Dragoon's going to try to do something in the middle of the map here. Snow is going to back up. Does he have Zelle with leg? Actually, if he has Zelle with leg now, he might be able to stay some kind of attack. And it looks like the rest of the tanks have retreated. We have a small battle in the middle of the map. The tanks are sieging. Observer need to see. Dragoons need to fall back. Nice shot from the tank, and Zelle's going to back up here. And looks like this front door might... Okay, looks like we're going to be having Dragoons attacking now. Carriers realize that it's going to be just a single tank. It's going to come out to clear the minefield. Zelot need to move forward and drive themselves into the tank. These Dragoons need to attack, and looks like all of these, turrets going to get destroyed. Snow's already saturated his new base, and Sharp has allowed his enemy to retake this area because he want to focus on his own version of the base here. Actually, I thought it would have been a lot better for Sharp to push forward and just finish off Snow before Snow is able to take another base, before he's able to actually saturate in base of the top collection. That was a mistake, I think, from Sharp. Moving back allows Snow to retake the 1030 as well as to saturate the 12 o'clock position. Even though that Sharp was able to, have his own 3rd base, I don't think that is going to be the best scenario for him. Anyways, we're going to be having a lot of guys and tanks here moving in the middle map, and we're going to be having 4 bases for Protoss and 3 bases for Terran. What kind of upgrades do we have? Still just +1 weapons on the tanks and the Goliaths, and Sharp is moving around in random location. We're going to be having looking players just going to be just jogging for position here. It looks like Sharp is looking forward to do a huge attack. No, he's just going to be moving back and forth. I think Sharp is kind of too scared to attack here. Snow's got only 2 or 3 carriers maximum, and they're not fully upgraded in terms of +1 weapons and +2 weapons and whatnot. So he might actually be good to attack now. Maybe he's going to be waiting for the right moment. As soon as that Nexus comes online, he might attack with his huge mech ball, and attacking against the 1030 will give him the leisure of, counter attacking or stopping any kind of attack against the 6 o'clock position, because Snow has not gone for Shadow and Reavers. He doesn't have Shadow with speed. He's got a slow Shadow if ever he's got any Shadows at all. So that's going to be a situation. It looks like Snow's going to try to attack against his high ground. Of course, it's going to just completely give the way for Sharp to go for the counter attack. But at the last minute, both players going to back up. There's going to be 2 tanks here moving in wrong directions. Looks like they're going to try to push these Protoss forces back. These 3 carriers actually not group up nicely together. We're going to having both just trying to cut the Protoss army in half here. At least Snow is going to be on high ground at the 130 position, and the Goliaths are going to be pushing forward. Looks like Snow needs to saturate his new base. He's got 1,000 minerals in the bag. He needs to spam making Zealot. Attacking from the low ground is slow. Snow is slightly too slow to pull his Dragoons back, but no biggie. He attacks right away the moment unsiege. This is genius. This takes a lot of practice and a lot of star senses. You need to know that the other guy would go for unsiege after sieging right away. You actually need to use your eyes and ears to listen and to look beyond the visions here that is available to you in the minimap. Anyways, this huge tank ball is looking scary. They're gonna attack against the 10-30%. There's gonna be some carries. One carry is way too far forward. They need to come back. Dragoon's gonna attack, and yeah, this is gonna be tough. We have reinforcement from the back, but so you can see Snow's trying to come from the other side of the map as well. Carrier's gonna try to take out some of the tanks. Some of the tanks need to move towards the left side because the left side you can shell the probes, the right side you cannot. He's gonna try to shell the left side, and Dragoons, carrier's gonna start to go over there, and probes are running away. We're gonna having the carriers trying to target that tank. He would take out that tank. Looks like Goliaths are not responding correctly here. One more tank has fallen. We still have one more forward tank. He needs to actually move the carriers a little bit more forward. No, he cannot because there are just way too many Goliaths. He need to attack now with the rest of his Dragoons. I think both the players are just holding probes to run away. There's no need to be here anymore. And it looks like we're having a nice snipe of an observer just to clear out any kind of, forces trying to see the mines here. Looks like we'll be having just holding the position for both the players, and Probe's gonna finally get evacuated. Snow is ahead by about 30 supply. He's almost maxed out. He's waiting to do his attack. Looks like tanks have unsieged. And it's gonna be the moment for Snow to attack. Now he attacks. Oh my god, I don't understand what Sharp is doing. Losing 2 tanks like that. And we're gonna be having Entry Bay. Okay, well, this is weird. Entry Bay just going up randomly in a random location. Okay, commands that are going up at the top and bottom left on the screen, and Snow is gonna regain his base. He's maxed out. He's waiting for another slot to make a carry. I think each carrier costs 7 psi, right? He's got, I think, 6 or 7 carriers. Now he's gonna try to regain this area and come out. Almost not maxed out. Okay, Snow is maxed out now. He just made something. I think he made a carrier. So he's gonna be able to have another group of carriers. He's gonna have a small attack here. This is gonna be a battle that everyone will be looking forward to. The Dragoon's gonna get melted. Dragoons need to back down. You don't actually need to have that many Dragoons, but he's gonna be able to kill all of the tanks in the front. There's just 2 tanks in the back, and the 2 tanks are way too far. They cannot engage correctly. And looks like the last minute, Snow's gonna come ahead here. Snow is ahead by about 40 supply. Even though he loses his 1030 like 2 times in a row, he's still doing fine. He's need to group up the carriers. He's gonna try to attack against the 6 o'clock position. That's gonna cut off any kind of reinforcement, as well as stop the potential new base coming up at the 730. Looks like carrier's gonna get sniped. We're gonna have some signs that doesn't have EMP energy just yet. We're gonna having a small engagement. Zelle don't have lag, but there are only 3 tanks remaining. Too many Goliaths, not enough tanks. Maybe the ground forces for Snow is looking very strong. He's pushing his enemy back, and looks like who's gonna be trying? Looks like Snow's gonna be triumphing. He's gonna destroy every single tank. Only 2 tanks remaining. Only 1 Sisus and possibly 7 Goliaths. And Dragoons is gonna crush the rest of the forces here. Nice EMP, but that's gonna be the end of the game. And Snow is gonna be the vanquisher. He's gonna be the victor. He's gonna be the winner. He's gonna be the guy who's just completely crushed Sharp here. Sharp, GG. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this guys, please buy me a coffee, and I will see you in the next part of the game. 2-0 up for Snow. See you soon. Bye bye.